Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Feyi Okinbaloye, but for the sake of this channel you can call me the Feyi Babs. I'm doing this intro basically because of those tuning in for the first time. So I film about lifestyle, faith, marriage, and random bands. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel today. Please don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share and to comment. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. I mean, thank you so much. I can't thank you guys enough. The love on my last video was massive. I mean, some people who know me personally even went ahead to like send me private messages and just talk about my last video and even ask me questions. Those are the kind of engagement I love, you guys. So please keep on engaging my videos. Please like my videos. Please, I beg you in the name of God. Yes, I'm begging in the name of God. Please like my video, and if you've not subscribed yet, please subscribe. I realize that many people actually watch my video and you don't like it. What did I do to you guys? What have I done to you guys? You guys should please now, please. Okay guys, so just please always like my video. I will try as much as possible to remind you guys at intervals even while watching the videos. So please like my video, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Don't hesitate to comment and share my video. So guys, today's video is a continuation of the last video. Just in case you are yet to see that video, please go back and watch that video. Guys, I said everything I said in my last video basically because of what I'm about to say. And mind you, I'm talking about first year in marriage. I mean, my own personal experience during my first year in marriage. That's what I'm talking about. So it may not apply to some other marriages, and of course marriage is different for everybody. So I'm talking about my own personal experience. So the video is about first year in marriage, lessons learned, and all of that good stuff. So guys, I said everything I said in my last video basically because of what I'm going to say, what I'm about to say now, which is that the first year in marriage, right, is a year of discovery, in quotes, like a year of discovery. Now this is not just my idea, right? Myself and my husband, we talk about it and all of that, and then we just named the first year of marriage a year of discovery. You guys, the singer that sang Ile Oko Ile Ekoni, right, did not say anything wrong, only that the singer said Ile Oko as per directing that particular part of the song to women. But marriage is actually a place of learning for the both parties. Like, marriage is a place of learning for both the man and the woman, the husband and the wife. So the first year of marriage, guys, is a year of massive discovery. And I actually think that it is not just the first year in marriage that this occurs, but also the first years in marriage. I do not think that the learning, in fact, I think marriage, you always learn in marriage, you always learn new things all through marriage, right, till death do you guys part. But I'm just saying, like, for my own experience, and even now, guys, the first year in marriage is a year of discovery. In fact, I'm still discovering things. I mean, it's a year of learning. It's a year of learning your partner. It's a year of even learning yourself. Like, so many things you're going to discover. You'll be shocked, like, wow, I didn't know this about this person. And even yourself, you'll be like, wow, I didn't know this about myself. That's what I say to myself many times. I can't even remember who I knew my husband to be while we were dating. Sometimes I try to remember, but I can't even get, like, it's like I've forgotten basically because of the things I know about him now. Mind you, it's not as if he was pretending then. He's still the same person, right? He's still the same good guy I've always known. But it's a different game, it's a different ball game when you guys are married, you're living together. When this thing people call see finish, when you guys are like yourself, like you cannot pretend it. If you cannot pretend anymore. If you're trying to find the old babe and all that, You cannot even like do all of that anymore. So guys, it's a year of just, you know, knowing a lot of things about yourself and your partner. In fact, you would discover the good stuff, you would discover the bad stuff, you discover the good stuff, the bad stuff, and in fact you even discover your purpose. Speaking from experience, you guys, like there were things that for example, you know, I was trying to get closure on, like, okay, how am I going to get about this? What exactly am I going to do? What exactly do I want to do? You know, and all of that. But then guys, as I got married, it's not even magic, and this one is fact. Like immediately I got married, yeah, you know, and then you know when you get married, it's like you and somebody have become one. That's how it's supposed to be actually. That's when you have become one. So something that you have been trying to find out or get closure on before you were married, right? You now get it because you are with somebody, you guys now reason together, you guys think together. And at the point of marriage, I don't think there's anything you should hide again from your partner, because of course when you guys were dating, there were some things you probably did not just talk about because you felt like you're still, you know, you're still single and all of that. When you're married, you are like totally open already with this person, right? So like, I don't know, it just be like say you just naked yourself for this person. Mama na so I be. She get what I'm saying? So it's, you know, you just get to even discover who you really are, also discover your purpose, like your God-given purpose and all of that. There were so many things that I discovered that I wanted to do. In fact, I discovered how to go about those things in my first year of marriage. So guys, it can never be overemphasized that the first year in marriage, or even the first years in marriage, right, there are years of discovery. Like there are years of, you know, learning new things. There are years of learning who your partner is, years of learning who you even are, right? In fact, let me just streamline it to first year of my own first year of marriage. Trust me, it was a year of discovery. Like bro I discovered the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, not just things about my partner but things about myself too. There are some things that I even realized that I didn't realize that I had those things in me. I didn't realize that I learned those things from my mom. Like I see my mom sometimes in me. When I do some stuff, I'm like, wow, this is how mommy used to do her stuff. You know, unknowingly I learned those things from my mom, and then I'm now manifesting those things in my marriage unknowingly, right? But trust me, they are good stuff, guys. They are very, very, very good stuff. So guys, all I'm just saying here is that the first year of marriage is a year of discovery. I think I've said that so many times already. It's a year of learning yourself, learning your partner, learning so many things, discovering so many things and all of that. I would also like to mention that there was a time I attended a friend's wedding, and trust me guys, that my friend and a guy, they are dated for I think 7 or 8 years or so. But then this pastor said that, the pastor that preached actually, he said that if you like, you people should have dated for 8 years, 10 years, 15 years and all of that. It is when you people get married, right, that you will know yourself. That's when you start to know each other. And in fact, you'll be shocked at some things that you actually know about this person. And that was what my first year of marriage was. That's what my first year of marriage was like, you guys. Just know, right, that the first year of marriage is a year of discovery. Alright guys, so all that being said, yeah, I realized that it is important to, you know, enter into marriage with so much openness. Like enter into marriage without expectations, like without very high expectations. You know, I just realized that, boy, with the way this whole thing was, with the way this whole first year of marriage was, it's just important that anyone getting married, yeah, should know, of course, expect the good stuff, believe that your marriage is going to be beautiful and all of that. But then all I'm just saying is, it is important that, you know, you enter into marriage with that mind of learning, with that mind of, getting to know yourself and your partner. Because entering into marriage with very high expectations, it's going to be a very tough one for you. If you enter into marriage with so much high expectations of your partner, see, you're going to be disappointed. My people, I was disappointed. Do you get? I was even disappointed at myself, self gone. Do you understand my point? If you enter into marriage trying to paint the perfect picture, see, I don't even want to believe say any marriage is perfect. There's no perfect marriage anyway. Let's not be deceived by the things we see on the media and all of that. But then just enter into marriage with, that openness and that willingness to learn from your partner. Learn who your partner is, or learn more about your partner. That willingness to even learn more about yourself, and then be willing to make things work. Because there are some things that you will get to learn, some things you get to discover that will not be fine by you. Like, there are some things that, see, you may seem like, how am I going to live with this? You may seem like, why am I even like? You may even want to beat yourself up for being one way or the other. You get? But then just be willing to make it work. Know that I'm going into this place, I'm going into this with this guy or this babe to learn of this person and to learn of myself too. I remember there was one counseling session that I attended with my husband before we got married, and then that was like my best counseling sessions ever. In case daddy gets to watch this, sir, that was my best counseling sessions ever. Yeah, he's like a father to us, right? So this man defined marriage. Basically, he defined marriage as an opportunity to showcase how much of Jesus Christ you know to the one you claim to love the most in the world. So guess what? Marriage will even show you how much of Jesus Christ you claim to know. Yes, if you have a relationship with Christ and if you have the Holy Spirit in you. That's why I said all the things I said in the previous video. Please go watch if you've not watched it. So if you have the Holy Spirit in you, He would help you. In fact, He will make you realize your shortcomings. And then if you're willing, He would even help you, right, to be more patient with your partner, to be more kind with your partner. I mean kind, like when you're kind, not even when you guys are in the best of moods. Kind when you're even like angry and all of that, yeah. And then you're supposed to still help you to show kindness in expressing yourself, show kindness and letting your partner know, you did this, I don't like it, you did this, it doesn't go well with me, and the likes. So guys, you cannot just even enter into marriage with expectations. Like, calm down. That's what I realized. I wish I knew these things. I wish I didn't have to learn from my own experience. Yes, I attended counseling sessions. Yes, my mom spoke to me before I got married and all of that. But what's that? They will never really tell you this, that. Of course, they will say it's not easy. They'll teach you communication, teach you finances and all of that. But why would they not? Why shouldn't they teach you, the main? Tell you this thing you're going into, this thing you want to go into. Like this is the view, like this is the view. But they're not going to tell you all those kind of ones. They go just they talk on the surface. They'll not go deep. So me, I wish that I knew these things. I wish somebody had told me that still marriage is a place to discover so many things. If you think you know this person, you don't know him more. So as you are going like this, just calm down and be open to learning a lot of new stuff about this person, even about yourself, so that God will help you to handle everything. I wish I knew that, but no, one was up there. But it's okay, there's no problem. We don't learn about ourselves, and we're trying to pass on the experience to people that have not even gotten married, or even people that are even in the marriage and are finding it really hard and all of that. You guys, it was not smooth. I'm going to be pretending if I say it was smooth. See, the first year of marriage for me had 3 stages. It had the stage of newlyweds, everything lovey-dovey, everything sweet and all of that. It now had the stage of the discovery, bro. It had the stage of discovering things, quarreling, misunderstandings, disagreements. You get my point? And it now also had the stage of the blessing part. Like I'll still get there. That stage of the blessing part, that just showed me that, you know what, marriage is such a blessing. It's a way of God also blessing you if you're doing it with the right person. And now had the part of, okay, I don't know this about this guy, make I also dey calm down. I don't know this about this babe, make I also dey calm down. Do you guys get my point? So you guys, you cannot just enter into marriage knowing that it's a year of discovery, knowing that it's a place of learning new things. You cannot enter with so much expectations. Like, you can't. You cannot enter into marriage with so much expectations. You need to calm down. Your partner is not perfect. So guys, another thing that I realized during my first year of marriage, or in my first year of marriage, is that, I know we know this, but let me just reiterate it, is that love is not the feeling, it's not the butterflies in your belly. I'm even still trying to get a word for that. Maybe it's infatuation, I don't know. But love is not the butterflies that you feel in your belly. It's not the feeling of, oh my god, I love this person, I love that person. No, love is not that. Love is that commitment to being patient with this person, being kind to this person, not being rude to this person, you know, tolerating this person and the likes. Just everything that 1 Corinthians 13 says. Just go read it. That is all that love is. That's what I realized. So I realized that loving my husband is not, because I don't always feel that way. I don't always feel butterflies in my belly. Like, you would not always feel butterflies in your belly. It's not every time that you'll be all over the moon for your partner. In marriage, no. It may happen like that while you're dating, but in marriage, it's a different ball game. So knowing that, yeah, like having the consciousness of that before you get married, or even while in the marriage, will help you to stay more committed, to be more committed, right? It's helping you to be like more committed. Now, knowing that these are the things that love is, knowing that love is patience, love is kind, love is not rude, love is not proud, love does not do this, does not do that, and all of that. Knowing all of that, yeah, and now being intentional about all of that will make marriage quite easy. I give it to my husband, to be honest. I give it to that guy. Like, bro, I just give it to him, cause let me just leave it. Let me just zip up that part. So you will not always feel butterflies in your belly, guys. Like, you would not always feel it. That's where intentionality now comes in. When I don't feel butterflies in my belly, what should I do? That's where being intentional comes in. That's when we now need to be intentional about being kind to this person, especially when this person offends us. There are times when I thank God for that grace. There are times when I'm angry with my husband, but I still do the things I'm supposed to do as his wife. Yeah, like that one self will make him feel bad, knowing fully well that I've offended this babe, I should still be nice to me like this. So you guys, we just really need to be intentional, you know, intentional about being kind to this person, intentional about not being rude, because there are times you go vexing. There are times that you'll be so angry, oh la la la, that you want to say some things, but then God will just help you. He will just help you to, you know, shut up your mouth. You guys, like, it's a lot of work, but with the help of God, with the help of the Holy Spirit, it will happen easily. So, you know, the same way you need to be intentional about knowing God is the same way you need to be intentional about loving your partner. Your partner is going to offend you. In fact, there are times that what your partner did, if it pay, you might be minute, but it can pay you to the extent that you don't even feel like forgiving this person. But because of God Almighty in the heaven, you are going to, you know, change your mind. But then you will not even, it's not easy to change your mind, but it's still God that will help you to change your mind though, right? So all I'm just saying, guys, is the fact that you will not always feel butterflies in your belly. You need to be intentional to intentional with loving your partner. Loving in the sense that in committing to your partner. Committing to your partner in the sense that you're intentional about being kind, being polite, being tolerating your partner, being patient with your partner, and all of that, you guys. Like, it cannot be overemphasized. It cannot be overemphasized. You will never always feel butterflies in your belly. Let me say never. They say never say never, but no. On this case, there's no never say never, because never is never. You can never always feel butterflies in your belly in marriage. You would also, you and your partner will also not always be gummy with each other. You and your partner would not always be with each other, do things together and the likes. So you would have to learn to enjoy your own company yourself. Marriage is not a what's the word now? Okay, marriage is not that cubicle. It's not that place where you are locked up with one person. No, it's still a place where you would have to be yourself, right? Where you have to be yourself. So your partner may want to do his own stuff or her own stuff. You may also want to do your own stuff and all of that. Wherever it is, you just need to learn to enjoy your company. You need to learn to do things that you love. That even when your partner is not there, right? Even when your partner is not there, you are good. Because see, there's even one thing that happens when you're married, especially for women, yeah. You tend to lose friends. It happens, right? So when you are losing friends, it now seems like, anyway, thank God I have my husband. My husband is my husband. That it's not a reason that you'll be doing all of that, because there are times you'll be doing your own stuff, there are times there's one doing his own stuff. So learn to enjoy your company. In fact, learn new stuff, do new stuff, right? Like, just learn to enjoy your own company. See, I've been there. There are times where I just always want my husband to be with me. I just always want him to sit with me, do stuff with me, and I didn't even realize that I did bug the guy. So it was a little difficult for me at the beginning, but later I learned to enjoy my company. I learned to do my own stuff. In fact, there are times where we'll be home together, and for a long time you will not even hear my voice. You will not even see me. You'll not be like, where are you, this woman? She again. So before, it was not like that. Before, I was gonna sit down with him where he is, wherever he is. But I've learned to enjoy my own company. I've learned to enjoy my own time, do things I love, watch movies myself, read and all of that. So it's important that you do that you enjoy your own company. Now, I've been talking about learning and all of that. Now, while you're learning these things, it's important that you communicate with your partner, and communicate and make sure your partner understands what you're saying, views it the way you view it, right? Sees it the way you also see it, because you cannot be learning all these things, you cannot be knowing all these new things about your partner and not talk about it. You need to talk about it. You cannot afford to bottle up your feelings. You cannot afford to say, we'll go do alright, we'll be fine. No, it's important. No matter what it is, be expressive. Express yourself. Speak to your partner. Let your partner understand what's going on with you. Let your partner understand that there are some things that he does or she does that doesn't go well with you, that has a particular kind of effect on you. So communication is very important, and communication is important when the other party comprehends what you're trying to communicate. So there are many times that my husband will say something and I will not understand it another way. So it's important that while you're telling someone something, while you're communicating something to your partner, you're communicating it in the best way, in the most explanatory way that your partner would understand, and that your partner would see the way you see and all of that. Yeah. So another thing I would like to mention, guys, is that see, I know I've talked about being intentional, but you also need to be intentional about your plans. I know many times while we are dating, we talk about stuff. I'm talking generally now, not about me. Okay, you're dating this person, you guys talk about your plans for the future, you guys talk about the things you want in your marriage and the likes. Now, All I'm saying is, yeah, it's good to talk about all these things, but the moment you get married, begin to work on them. Don't wait. Yes, the moment you get married, begin to work on them. If it's possible to write down those plans and in all this I forgot what they call those sheets, those small, I think, sticky notes here. It's either you write down those plans on sticky notes and paste them in places that are very visible, places that you know that you will see them very well and easily, so that it's always it's always be a reminder for you, right? So it's important that, yeah, you talk about stuff when you're dating, the kind of things you want to achieve. If you don't execute those plans sharp as you get married, you just realize that time has gone, or you realize that by the time you're now trying to execute those plans, it's now like probably too late, or you now begin to wish that I wish we had started this thing long before now. So it's important to know your plans. I'm speaking from experience, guys. So it's important to know your plans, and it's important to be very intentional about your plans. I mean, it's important to just be very intentional about your plans, so that you begin to execute those plans sharp, and you will not wish you started earlier because it seems like it is too late. I'm speaking from experience, so I know what I'm saying. You guys, I know what I'm saying. Alright, guys, so that being said, guys, all of that being said, marriage is a beautiful place. I know I said it in my last video. Yeah, marriage is a beautiful place. I mean, if you do it God's way, if you marry the right person for you, like the person you're sure that's what has ordained for you, if you marry that person, and you people now do marriage God's way, well, I even think that it's not even based on what you do. I think that it's already it's already God's plan, because God knows the end from the beginning, right? God knows this is the person I want this person to marry, that's the person I want this person to marry, right? And He has already set a very beautiful plan for you guys. All you have to do is find yourself and marry yourself, and you just start seeing God. You know, I talked about marriage being a blessing. You guys, it is a blessing. Marriage is a blessing. Like things that we've been trying to. I remember I saw a post of a guy saying, talking about marriage and saying that before he got married, he was chasing 1,000. Now he and his wife, now they are now chasing 10,000. That's how marriage is. Like, it just makes things easy for you, even when the road seems bumpy. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it just like there's a force. Marriage is a force, right? It just seems like it is its own force, one big massive force that can fight anything and that can achieve anything, as long as you guys you see yourselves as a team. So guys, marriage is such a blessing. Like, bro, it is such a blessing. That's why you will not afford to do it with the wrong person, and you not afford to not do it in God's way. It's important that you do it in God's way. Very, very important that you do it in God's way. Now let's remember that I mentioned something about one of my best counseling sessions, that the man said something to us about marriage, defining marriage as an opportunity to showcase how much of Jesus Christ you know the person you claim to love the most in the world. If you don't know Jesus Christ before you even enter into the marriage, how do you want to showcase that Jesus Christ to somebody that you claim to love in the world? And I realized that the moment I got, okay, let me speak for myself. The moment I got married, the moment I started, you know, of course, showcasing how much of Christ I claim to know to my husband, I realized that I began to learn new things. Like, I mean, God began to help me through marriage to be better and to bear more fruit of the Spirit. And it's not only useful to my partner, it's useful to even those outside. The moment you're used to being kind to your partner, there is no way you go outside and be wicked to people outside. It is who you are that you show those outside. So if you're being kind, if you're getting used to being kind and tolerating your partner, someone you live with every day, how much more someone out there that you don't even live with, that you don't even see. So people out there will even do things to you and then you just overlook because you know it's already part of you. You're learning to tolerate your partner, so it's not going to be difficult to tolerate people out there. So marriage is also an opportunity here to learn more of God, to learn more of Christ, right? So once you're learning more of Christ out there, it's not going to be a big deal. It is not going to be a big deal out there. So you guys, I hope that I've said some things, I've said a lot of stuff that actually makes sense. I believe that I've said those things. I've said things that make sense. Yeah, I believe I have, and I hope that you know God will continue to help me in my marriage and you in your marriage, for those who are married, and God also continue to help you that you are single. Right, God will continue to help you that you are single to you know be to know Him more, to learn more of Him, so that your marriage also be you know beautiful. And I pray for everyone watching this who is not yet married. I pray that you will not get it wrong. I pray that you will not miss it in marriage, because it's not, you cannot even afford to miss it in marriage. You can't. And I pray that God help us in Jesus' name. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys. So please do not hesitate to like this video. Do not hesitate to comment. Like, I mean, I need your comments. I need feedbacks from you guys. You know, if you have any question, you can ask me any question. Even if it's on my IG, I would like to talk about, you know, anything, you know, concerning marriage also and all of that. So my Instagram page will be you guys see my Instagram page at the end of this video. So if you have any questions, ask me. You can go to my IG, and my Instagram handle you'll see at the end of this video. So if you have any question, you can go to my IG, send a DM, ask me questions, and I would like to share with you guys again. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like if you don't like this video, and if you're new or you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to my channel. I need your subscriptions and I need your likes, and of course comment and share. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.